For the Veigar in that mid lane, so we are getting some spiciness from Niski still.
Okay, so Niski has played 7 professional games of Veigar. He's won 5 of them. When we zoom out and look at these comps,
Nuke maybe was trying to catch a wave mid, where realistically he should have been bot side, or Adam was kind of in a bad position, but flash forward!
Oh! Sentenced to death! Nuke has still got that flash. 150, down to 100. Tick, tick, boom! Niski with first blood.
1 for Hilly. Great way to start the game.
And Niski already backed, already shot, and TPing to lane, and we're still not dead. Now Adam continue to step forward, has the minion wave behind him, looking for those Qs, getting the spam out below 100. Chasey is going to be in trouble. The heal, the damage. Adam takes the solo.
You wanted to get the riposte there now with Elyoya, trying to see if he can hold on to this wave state in a decent spot for Chasey.
Man, all of a sudden, Adam, no flash, no ghost, has the threat of Elyoya and Hilly. Blue buff and a little bit low mana. Level 5 into the level 3s, no minions to deal with. The CC has to connect. Burning, pull back from the flay. The double apprehend, death sentence, and that is just easy, lemon squeezy. Venting Blows picks it up second for Mad Lions.
And a really nice job from Elyoya and Hilly there.
Decision making, and of course, SK is just team fight engages. This is great for Mad Lions to already be in an advantageous position this early up.
I think the big one was how they actually tried to play lane assignments and not playing around vision, and now once more that vision going to come back to bite them as Adam slightly overextended, but the jungler is here.
2v2, Chasey can't really fight below 150, a lot of minions to work with. Elyoya is going to be forced to flash, jumped on by Sejuani, stunned up, and all of a sudden Elyoya will get taken out. Adam gets his second of the game.
Pressure in side lanes. If you're in a team fight, he isn't going to do as much as something like a Darius if you're up against a short-range composition like Mad Lions, and Adam getting that early lead and getting more.
Oh man, that's going to be just another for a possible buy sometime. Chasey runs away, escapes with his life, and manages to get the counter with the help of the tower.
It was very difficult to actually pressure any more on this bot side.
Oh man, take a look at this now. Once again, 3 versus 3. That's a route onto Crowny. Caught out by the assault, and Battery taken out. LeBron forced to flash for his life. Elyoya's already taken down. Crowny gets a kill. That evens it out. 3 apiece. The CC and damage reply was just too high. Death Sentence connects because he's too low. Flash and Cleanse available for both bot laners. While that's going on, trades in the middle lane as the Chaos Storm is thrown out.
This is the problem though, because you had the late reset coming through because you lost that fight in boss, now BDS are in river.
Hillisay flashing into the baby cage, but there's 3 members of BDS waiting for him. He stays alive just long enough for now. All of a sudden, the turn. Crowny jumps onto Elyoya. Hilly's already dropped. 4 members of BDS trying to find yet another. It's blue-purple for Kazi. Elyoya's locked in place. No, too little, too late. 2 more kills to BDS.
And this is just great from BDS, reading, hey, look, we can use the tempo that we picked up, move into river. They want to try and get this tower, see if they can have Niski help out, but you've got Nuke on the way now as well.
3, 2, 1. Wild Growth has already been used. Shio's holding onto the prison, throws it out wide. The tower has already fallen, but Elyoya's gone way too deep. Forced to flash away, charges up the Q, dashes away from the laser. Hilly buys some time with the death sentence, but gets sapped down himself. As Crowny is on a killing spree, his 3rd of the game. Despite the tower falling, the kill goes to BDS.
Shio's ultimate onto Niski have that pressure to contest some of these Dragon objectives, but BDS already collapsing.
They are indeed. Shio's going to get the bot. That interrupts the dark passage, and now Kazi's in trouble. Gets pulled backwards by Adam and is blown up by Crowny. Chasey teleports into a 5 versus 4. Nuke is shoving in that middle lane. It's 30 seconds to back. Baron isn't even alive. Just picked up Death Cap. He now has over 615 AP. We're setting up for a team fight. The event horizon is down. That's a big cooldown. Niski's waddling his way to safety. Takes the lantern, but here comes Shio. The prisoner's held onto for now. It's a 1-for-1. Adam was blown up by the primordial burst, and there goes the prison. At least locking down Niski. Crowny is caught out by the cease and desist. Dunk down. Wild Ghost throws it back up. Flashes forward. Elyoya's taken out. Zap, zap, zap. Pew, pew, pew. Crowny's looking to find those kills, but he's caught inside the baby cage. The Baleful Strike will send them away. That event horizon is incredibly pivotal for the Mad Lions.
That's what I want to see from Crowny. The courage to step forward, step up, and be accounted for, especially when you got the Lulu in your back pocket.
So kudos to Niski as well as the rest of the Mad Lions.
Immediate Baron star here. The big one is going to be Infinity Edge completed for Crowny before this next Dragon. Means he's going to be unstoppable. Mad Lions have already committed too many members to bot side, so won't really be in a position to try and contest this. Elyoya doing his best to get there, but it feels like it's going to be too little too late.
It's going low, it's going low. Here he comes up, death sentence forward, and BDS pick up the Baron at what cost. However, Niski is being run down by Adam just a little. The engage comes out from Elyoya. Cease, desist. Labrov taken out. Teleport being channeled as well. Mad Lions have got themselves 30 seconds in a 5 versus 4, but they are now playing into a Baron-empowered BDS. They should at least be able to pick up this tower.
I think there might have been a misclick from Niski on the TP. I think he was trying to get towards the ward that we can just see in here. Oh, that's a big circle. I want the little circle that's just in there, so then he can actually get into position, but doesn't matter.
Well, where's the primordial burst? The apprehend comes forward. That's just so much reverse damage. How am I supposed to play-by-play that burst? The prison comes out and Hilly is popped where he stands. BDS are gifted a few kills. They extend that gold lead. And just like that, 30 seconds, Baron-empowered minions, and pretty much free mid lane. This may equal an inhib.
Easily going to be an inhib, and Crowny, with the damage that he has right now, can tear through this. You can already see Elyoya trying to go for the reset. It's just a case of how much they actually want to try and take here. Should get the inhibitor. You can already see both sidelines being worked on as well by Nuke and Adam. So back away, get your vision into the jungle, and make sure that you're in a fairly decent spot now to keep this pressure up.
I mean, the time to build up.
And it's a great shout from BDS. Look at the champions you have. They do better in these early skirmishes, in these early fights.
And here's yet another one. As all of a sudden, so much damage onto Hilly. He's going to be forced to flash. Manages to escape for now. Steps forward here. Comes Crowny, the flay, and that's just a zap down from Nuke. The tower falls as well. Baron and Pub minions still pushing forward.
But he's never going to get into position to really threaten the turret. Adam might even stop this.
Oh, he does indeed. The apprehend comes out. Level 15 on level 15. Noxian Guillotine comes out. One more decimate. A couple seconds longer for that riposte. But that is actually, that's huge. 57 on the dragon. 45. Shio. He's waiting. He's waiting. Glacial Prison. Into an Adam, apprehend. Niski's the target. He's going to throw down the baby Kendra on Adam. Will find himself the death sentence in the flay. It's a 2-on-4 as the teleport's coming out. GA has now been popped. Adam's in trouble. The rest of the squad from BDS is pushing into the base. The inhibitors the focus. Decimate by so much time. 4 members of Mad Lions now running back. As BDS, they are now on the retreat.
And they have to run quick, but I don't think they can get out of here. Mad Lions are coming in.
Here comes Crowny, the ultra shock laser, and zap, zap, zap. Chasey is being blown up where he stands. Crowny's got the speed up, he's got the glitter ones, he's got the double, and he's got the backup. Hops over the wall. Elyoya's running for his life. They get the inhibitor on the bottom lane. They get 2 more kills, and now there's a soul available as well. Elyoya's been pushed away, and this is BDS's game to lose.
They are destroying Mad Lions in this one. Fantastic stuff. Nuke probably going to even catch Elyoya here.
Well, that death ray is fired out.
Look at Labrov.
Storms are forward.
The little looter
Here
that could.
comes Labrov! He gets jumped on in the face, and Shio will back him up. 3 seconds for the prison. Does Shio even need to commit it? We'll at least get the flash out of Elyoya. 1,000 gold. And BDS now with super minions in multiple lanes. Honestly, however they want to close this out, they can look to do it. Because despite Shio being caught, Crowny maybe a little bit of trouble. One in between 2 members. Here comes Shio for the save. The guillotine comes out. There is just too much damage. Too many items in the lead. And with 10 seconds to Baron, BDS can play the safe, or they can just pour into the base.
He's still full health. That's so
It's
dumb.
unbelievable.
It's so dumb. But now BDS is saying Baron up and available. Hilly is going to see what he can do with Niski. I don't feel like he's got incredibly high hopes. Niski has a good amount of AP, maybe a steal?
I mean, Dark Matter is going to be one of the only ways. Baleful Strike and Dark Matter, I just don't think he's going to be able to get in range. 4,000 hit points, hop over the wall, apprehend and lantern backwards. BDS will be able to pick up this Baron. 10 seconds for Elyoya, 18 seconds for Chasey, and Niski's the next target. Labrov may want to chase him down. Decides against it in the end. And for BDS, this is a signal.
Left, bot inhib, mid inhib gone, top soon to follow, and Niski's trying to land these event horizons, but BDS just playing on the edge.
Yep, time is down. All of a sudden, Crowny and Shio stepping forward. The prison is up, waiting for Shio to pull the trigger. Blue-red for Kazi's not the best in the 5v5. But all 3 inhibitors are down, and BDS using those Baron-empowered minions. The prison goes wide, the pig gets pulled backwards, he's able to escape with his life, but the Chaos Storm takes down Hillisang, and in a 5v4, Nuke is now the target. The stopwatch used, saving his life from Elyoya, and Elyoya is taken out by Crowny. Legendary as the first Nexus turret falls. The second Nexus turret is moments away, and despite the event horizon, there's too little, it's too late. It's BDS destroying Mad Lions.
Crowny 11-0 by the end of that game. A fantastic performance on the Zeri, especially when we had so much of our focus up towards that top side of the map, with Adam on the Darius, seeing what he could do, and Crowny's just pew-pewing his way to the top and the bottom.
I am exhausted. The pace of that game was unrelenting. And I think a lot of credit here to BDS, because yesterday, their early game looked great. They generated, I do not believe is correct. I can see the players have just dropped out of the lobby. And while I wait for league officials to confirm to me what is happening.
Back to rock, paper, scissors. Limit has spotted that there is no jungler. It's been pinged out, so they know this is going to be a bit of a weird one. They should be ready for this, but I don't know if they are.
I don't know if they are. Oh, no, here comes Bo! Waiting for the Arctic Assault, and Limit is the first target. Don't run! We are your friends, say Vitality. And first blood to Bo. Patrick's got some damage going back. The turret's helping as well. Below 100, but he can't step into 3. And Bo should be able to escape with his life.
He didn't have a ward to set over the wall either, so Bo's
a little low. While that's going on, Bo has now started to step back and continuing to chase out Odo below 50. Yesterday, he got the solo kill. Cold the Meek brings him back alive. Photon bringing the hammer out, but not bringing it down, because here comes the tree. Xerxes looking for a counter. Odo gets a level up. Mercurial hammer, the stun, the tower, the trade of 1-for-1.
The problem for Odo, though, is look at the size of that wave. You will be able to TP back in a couple seconds.
But kill participation, I think crucially, those solo kills in the 1300 gold early game were crucial for XL in their match against Fnatic. Right now, under threat. You can see the 2v2, the slice, the dice. Dominus buys some time, manages to find the stun, but here comes the little sapling. It'll pop on Bo, and Xerxes, only level 4, cannot commit. Odo, sorry bro, that was a caster curse, gets taken out.
Po's just been everywhere. Ban and bot, now up towards the top side as well. And Patrick!
Oh, that was beautiful from Kaiser. The feathers flying. Kaiser gets dropped by the spanner. It's a 1-for-1, but the kill goes to Upset. And Perks is level 6. Where's Tibbers? Holding on to it for now, not going to go underneath the tower.
Yeah, still, you can see the Perks wants to try and get these roams off, trying to play down towards Upset like we talked about, and it's so unfortunate for Patrick getting caught out just in the edge. Perks is walking back, though. Limit doesn't know.
Oh, where's Summon Tibbers? Where's Tibbers? Drop down, the feathers out, and Limit will be taken down by Upset. Beautifully done. 5 kills to Vitality, 2 for Photon, and 2 for Upset. Once the teams begin to accelerate that base, begin pace, and take control, you have to find a way to stem the bleeding. It's going to be another fight, 2v2 in the top lane. Hammer will knock Odo away. The flail comes up. Both junglers level 5. Arctic Assault into the accelerated shock blast, and this is just beautiful. Boton taking 2.
That's a lot of bleeding. That's a significant amount of bleeding that is now happening for Excel. I think
Bo's just there threatening. Look at the bottom lane. Look at the bottom lane. Oh man, Limit, no flash available to him, and as Jack Black said in the film, die you alien shithead, taken down. As Perks will assist another available to them. Instead, they're going to try sneak the dragon. Vitality have to know this. They have to have a feeling. All of a sudden, Patrick is in trouble. 90 caliber is going to get interrupted. Forced to cleanse, forced to flash, stays alive just long enough. Kaiser's going to be the target as the dragon secured there by Xerxes, the second of the game. Bo and Xerxes fighting in the river, and Kaiser's the first target as Vedius. Twin Fang off the Twin Fang, knocked up into the air, but he will be taken down as Kaiser is dropped. Now XL running for their lives. They get the dragon, they get the kill, and that is crucial. A level advantage for Photon. That gold lead continuing to spiral. The rest of Vitality in the middle lane, applying pressure. They're going to drop the Rift Herald. Perks has got the flash available to him. He's got Summon Tibbers as well. And Bo also has the ability to just lock someone down with that prison, which he does. Photon shoots the shock blast over the wall, and it's literally shooting Excel spreadsheets in a barrel.
And that's the great example of what you need to be worried about as Excel if you're trying to enter in towards any of these river or objective areas blind. The amount of CC Vitality has is insane. We might get a take 2.
Oh, the quickness! The 2-man knockup! The third-person charm! XL are excellently eliminated in the middle lane. 3 kills for Vitality, and they just step back away. That was gorgeous.
A very similar role in this new Vitality as well.
And of course, when you look at the itemization that all of Vitality picked up because of the advantages they've accrued, they are just dominating. I mean, Limit is taken down for the 5th time this game. The dragon is, I mean, we literally have golf claps in Berlin.
From everything you could want, but XL gonna try. This is a Hail Mary of all Hail Marys.
Do you know what a burger flip is?
Yeah.
This is a burger flip. Excellent inside, but do they have the time? Teleport's available for Perks. Teleport's available for Photon.
Yeah.
Do they have the wards? They're making it. Oh no! Is it happening?
They did it.
Is it happening? XL have snuck the Baron. Can they get away with their lives? Accelerated shock blast damage can come down. They do it. They've got out alive. That is a secured. Now, I still think the odds are incredibly low as Odo is going to be the target of 3 members of Vitality. The quickness has been used, Dominus thrown down, the feathers out, the root is secured, the stun, and that's a new pair of blue suede dragon boots. Or crocodile boots, rather. For his life, Kaiser's only level 9. He cannot afford to get hit by those twin fangs. The quickness is dropped. The blue ward is dropped. The thumbs up is thrown. The knockup is there at Vedius. Not going to be able to find the target just yet. He's holding on to the ulti. I'm waiting for how many members to get his stun, if at all. And Bo's just going to face tank this one. Finally will be taken out as Vedius doesn't even use the ultimate. What else can XL do? They're catching somewhere. Pushing into your inhibitor turrets. And Photon is taking pot shots. 6 1-1, 3 completed items, 700 gold bounty. And right now, XL, they're conceding Baron. They can't challenge it. Great split screen is they'll at least get an inner turret. And I think they'll be forced to back away. Those enhanced recalls will put them under threat. While that's going on, Perks is applying pressure to the top inner turrets.
And he should be able to get this. So essentially you're trading tip for tap when it comes to towers, but you now have the Baron in tow for Vitality. So this reset also going to give you, look, now we've got bot turret, we can easily take over this jungle and then start to put pressure onto mid.
Perks has got flash available to him. Bo is once again engaged upon. Patrick drops the trap. Tibbers comes down, cleanse 90 caliber, and Patrick is running for his life. Xerxes is cut down in the jungle, and the hammer almost kills Limit. Odo's running for his life. The accelerated shock blast will not find its mark, but it is an easy kill. Now Kaiser gets chunked at least a little. Petrifying Gaze is huge. The shutdown for Patrick is so pivotal. Can XL continue the hold? The Petrifying Gaze comes out, the feathers fly. Upset gets away with his life and holds onto the flash. Upset's godlike gets yet another. And Vedius and Patrick are hurt, and they are running for their lives.
There's many runs that you can go for, but it feels like Vitality are just going to run you over anyway. Inhibitor in the bot side, they're going to go for the reset. I wasn't sure how risky they were.
What I've seen from Vitality today, and they are once again looking to set up the flank. Flash is available. Tibbers is available. Patrick is in trouble. He's got no flash, no cleanse. Nature's gone berserk. Here comes the teddy bear. Let the feathers fly and destroy XL. 2, 3, 4 kills already, and the ace for Vitality. At 30 minutes in, it is done. XL have been beaten this entire time, and Vitality will look to close it out.
The wave is coming in bot side. They're just going to go and collect it. Bo tanking up the tower so everyone can get through, and they're going to be able to finish this one off. Vitality, a fantastic time here.
Unkilled Bo in the jungle. Unkilled Perks in the melee. Unkilled Upset in the bot lane, and undefeated in the spring split. Vitality go 2-0.
Vitality look ruthless in spring. Having Upset coming into that bot side, adding another threat to already what was a stellar team, is now proving very, very difficult to deal with.
I just can't get the voice up.
It is just a heavy scaling team fight composition from Fnatic. Yesterday, I think we saw them struggle a lot. I think that Fnatic have a lot of range to play with. They have a lot of tools to make life difficult for something like an Aphelios. Gangplank ultimate against
this crashing wave means that he can farm up safely. Irrelevant trying to come down to meet up with Razzle. It's going to be a 3v2. Humanoid caught up in the seismic shove there. It's going to try and dash away. Does still have the flash. Marcoon going forward. Humanoid holding the flash for as long as he can. In the end, does have to burn it. With that flash lands in. Oscarvin in trading with Irrelevant up towards this top lane. Slice and dice forward. Marcoon worked his way around here, and Oscarvin has got nowhere to go. Doss stunned up though with the electro grenade, and Doss will fall for first blood. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Oscarvin is still surviving. In the end, he will fall here. Delayed it for long enough to make sure he doesn't die for first blood, but will be killed by Irrelevant.
Okay, so kills happen across the board. Not entirely sure what happened.
Just play pocket here, works his way back. Now realizes with Advienne and Reckless pushing forward that his team is not in the best of shapes. There's the lantern once again. Exekick will take it. Doss should fall. Dies to Reckless. The cannon rush helping out as well. Exekick has to burn the flash to escape. Oscar in now though, not in the best of shapes as Marcoon goes in. and Irrelevant gets his second kill on the board.
So SK, they aren't finding a number of dives, but they are doing what we expected, which was
Quite far ahead.
Hang on, Humanoid doesn't have the flash available. Marcoon has the ulti. I think they're just waiting.
There he goes. Oh, flashes! Season Desist will go through the Emperor's Divide. Marcoon failed the flash there. House was expecting Humanoid to sidestep. In the end, he does burn the Summoner, but he gets his kill as the reward.
Yeah, the execution was a little bit iffy there for Marcoon, but you know what? They make it work. The timing of the ultimate was good enough so that he didn't get knocked back. Now Razork looking for DOS.
DOS has no flash, nowhere to go. Reckless, second kill of the game for him. And Fnatic continue just to answer kill for kill.
Yep, Fnatic, stronger late game and know that the game will largely be decided by team fighting, then why not just team fight them with a composition that's stronger?
Pretty sure he's just dead here. Pops the Dominus. He's seen Razork walking over a ward as well. Marcoon's on his way up.
He can still kill Oscar Rinin though.
Yeah, Oscar Rinin doesn't want to step up.
Yep. So Irrelevant, it looked like he was playing on the edge there, but with his ultimate, the full fury built up, he has more than enough damage to secure that kill onto the gangplank.
Certus is working his way up here as well, as is DOS. Marcoon going in, trying to keep Razork and Oscar Rinin around. It's going to be a 4v2 for a moment. The TP coming in. Razork underneath the tower, flashes away. Glacier Prison connects. DOS with the lantern, gets Marcoon out. And the cannon barrage, not quite enough damage to kill off the SK jungler. Humanoid going forward. Certus flashes away. The hook connects from DOS, and now they're going on to Humanoid. But he still has his flash from earlier on. Oscar Rinin eats some oranges in his cave, but the rest of his team is not. 2-4, Reckless diving, Exakick in the bot lane. Exakick gets a 1-0 in a 1v2 in the Rift Tower, now charging forward. Oscar Rinin left for Dust. Irrelevant dashing in, flashing forward. It's another one. SK get 4 kills for 1.
And just like that, SK have blown the early game open. I was just criticizing their ability to build early game leads, but they just danced around Fnatic in the top lane to fight their way back into the river. Of course, Fnatic in no real state to contest them right now. Irrelevant going to go back to base, has the TP.
No flash on him, flash hook from DOS. The Weaver's Wall coming out from Certus as well, just to make sure this Heimerdinger is a Heimerdunner. As he does die, Cannon Barrage in the top lane. The Meek going to heal up Irrelevant just a little bit. That Dominus still proccing, will fall off in a second. Oscar Rinin with the parlay, just needs an auto. Dodges to the side, but Irrelevant going back in. Irrelevant! Gore Drinker slice and dice him up and have him for breakfast. Irrelevant gets another. Humanoid and Razork on the chase, trying to stop this hungry crocodile as he manages to walk away. Wait, has he just got out of here? He finds Advienne again. I mean, do you just try and kill off the support once again? Cold Meek gonna execute.
He's gonna die then, yeah.
Gets the shutdown. 800 gold going to the
Pushing
support.
bot, and then you move into the enemy jungle. You set up these
Oh,
wards,
TP
is
ward
exactly
ready.
what they have done. Well, now they're looking for a collapse on the top side. Now that the vision has been invested bot.
So I don't
Certus.
think SK knew that Razork was here. The Rift Tower goes down. Irrelevant was looking for the flank, and now he's going to find Razork. Glacier Prism going out as well. TP away from Humanoid. He's getting the hell out of there. It's like, you're on your own, son. Razork buried 6 feet of damage.
Useful damage measure. Yeah.
Any damage I do, useful. Any damage my teammates do, what you do.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on. Bunch of plebs. Fnatic looking for something here. Once again, the Glacier Prism just wide. Certus getting into that slow zone. DOS the first target, and Razork will take him. SK unable to really find an answer to that. A little bit too far irrelevant if they want to look for this tower. Tier 2 will be forfeit, and SK will have their 5th turret of the game.
For a dive onto Oscar Rinin.
Oscar Rinin trying to get out of this one, but underneath the tower, there's just no escape for him. He flashes and is immediately met with a Vault Breaker from Marcoon. SK get an answering kill. Oscar Rinin just a little bit too greedy, staying around his tower.
Well, I mean, in his defense, he thinks that he's
still win. They're one dragon away from having a Mountain Soul. They're now setting up around the Baron. Razork's being hooked, Surge's going to knock him back as well. Marcoon's going in, and now the deep TP as well from Irrelevant as SK look to go a little bit deeper on this play. Season Desist onto Humanoid, pops the stopwatch. Glacier Prism coming out as well. Humanoid able to flash away. Reckless with the lightning crash, doing some damage across the board. Irrelevant and Oscar Rinin trading off towards the top side. Irrelevant, though, still has the GA. The Immortal Shield procced on the gangplank, and he won't be immortal for very much longer as Marcoon finds him once again. Irrelevant takes the kill. Exakick now stepping forward. That's a big Moonlight Vigil. Humanoid forced away. Exakick not with the best of guns for this fight, but still able to force the rest of Fnatic back to base.
Well, it was an extended fight has gone pretty much throughout this game. Fnatic now looking to try and contest this Baron, which has not quite been started yet.
Zerdas with a knockback onto Reckless, cleanses away, looking for the damage onto him. Humanoid coming in from the side as well, but Reckless already low with Mortal Shield procs onto him. Humanoid could slide and glide onto the backline here. It's a perfect opportunity, but he just can't get close enough. Marcoon's ultimate back in 4 seconds, doesn't even need it, flashes forward, and the shutdown onto the Zeri. Reckless is down, and Razork short to follow. You've got to feel Certus with a double. And once again, SK's team fighting is just that much better.
Kill after kill, SK just have the gold lead to consistently bully Fnatic, and there's very little that they can do about it. Now they have their eyes on the Baron, and what a one-sided affair this game has been. It felt like that the early game was going pretty well for Fnatic. The game plan was go neutral in the early, scale to team fight, and get the better of SK, but then SK, they did the trick that Fnatic wasn't expecting. They won the early game, and now they're looking to win the game.
They've been looking to win the game the entire game.
True, that actually,
in this week,
that's a fair side of the map, and SK, they can walk away pretty satisfied with this performance. Fnatic, though, may look for something desperate here onto Exakick.
And you've got to look for something, haven't you? Moonlight Vision in for Exakick! Okay, Exakick looking for a little bit too much there. That was him.
Now, as a result of that, SK did lose a lot of control around this Baron area, and now Fnatic are in position. Let's see if they can find a fight.
There's a pincer from SK, though, with Element coming in from the bottom side of this fight. Humanoid shuffles him in, but he just delivers the crocodile to his backline. Humanoid slides, Irrelevant inserts is unstoppable. Oscar Winning dies once again. Said that a lot so far this weekend, but it's been a struggle for him, and it's been a struggle for Fnatic. Advienne down as well. Certus flashing forward, looking for Reckless. A side flick shove will lock him down. A triple for Certus. Once again, a weekend to remember for the SK mid laner. He's going to weave his wall forward, trying to catch out Razork, not allowing Fnatic to get out alive. No one survives. The stun will land a threaded volley over the wall into one more. And that's enough for SK to take the ace and to look to close out this game.
A quadra kill for Certus to round out the game. A disjointed fight once again from Fnatic, but with the deficit that they found themselves in, there was little they could do. A commanding game from start to finish from SK, and they will look to go 2-0 up in week 1 of Spring.
SK's trying to do it again! There's no one to save Advienne, has to flash away from the long-range auto there. In the end, SK will claim the win, as you say, 2-0 for them, as they continue their winning ways from the winter split.
Incredible game once again from SK, showcasing some good topside focus. Often when they get leads in the early game, a lot of it is by playing largely to the bot side of the map, but it was Fnatic once again showcasing that they're trying to attack the bot side. They're able to find these early kills, and I think the Fnatic did do a good job of setting up Reckless for success, but that top side of the map just can't.
Optimization to counter this. I think the main entry point for G2 is the fact that Caitlyn Heimerdinger is going to be able to have prio always, and Heimerdinger should be first to any of the engagements.
He does today. Now, one of the things I love about Malphite into Aurelia is E, the attack speed slow, really effective flash
forward from Jonghoon. Mickey's been ignited here. Ticking down, the heal coming out as well. Jonghoon will have the second Q up in just a second, gets the stun. Kobe misses the feathers though and has to flash into it. Now, 1-1-3 coming in to join the party. Kobe, low, gets taken out by Hansama. Hansama has cleanse, has flash, isn't going to use either of them. He knows he's dead. 1-1-3 will claim the kill. Astralis 2-1 to the good.
Now, the wave is in a fantastic spot for Astralis as well, because G2 tried to get Astralis is looking good. Jonghoon is being very proactive in this early game. Kobe stunned.
Huge stun. There's the root as well with the snap trap, and Kobe doesn't have an opportunity to breathe. Taken out by Mickey and Hansama underneath the tower.
This is a very common Mickey play, and Astralis is looking to punish it.
1-1-3 can step forward, only 2 minions here for them. Hansama able to dodge to the side, still has the cleanse, still has the flash, uses it underneath the tower, stunned up CC. Kobe takes the kill, 1-1-3 will fall in response.
Wow, props to Hansama. Is forced to use all of his summoners, but is actually able to trade 1-for-1 in that dive. But Mickey's roam effectively punished. Now G2 looking to get something back.
Kobe wanted the plate there, wanted that little bit of extra gold. Stunned up though, and Kobe has nowhere to go. Once again, the turrets will do their work, and Kobe will fall to Yike. Tried to get some damage back with the blade caller, but it just was not enough.
Every single work with this team to better enable these picks, and so far he's being well enabled, but G2 level 6 is Jonghoon here to cover though.
Camp's relatively low on mana, should have enough for the ultimate. 1-1-3 covering, as you say. Vanguard's edge going out as well. The floor is straight for the double stun. It's beautiful from Astralis. Camps goes back in with an ultimate of his own. Leader dodging around as much as he can and rallying the hell out of that fight. A double for Leader. In the end, they trade it for 1-on-1-1-3.
Ends up being a 2-for-1 trade. The fact that they're able to walk away with a numbers disadvantage with 2 kills for 1, which is very well played fight from Leader and the jungle support duo.
now 1,000 gold ahead. Broken Blade's going to be stunned up here. Finn looking for an engage as well. Broken Blade flashing away. Good flag and drag from Yike, but Leader's still on the chase. The Cataclysm coming down. Leader having to dash back. And G2 find a kill in the 3v3. Mickey doing some damage down towards the bottom side as well. Cobby had to burn the heal here. Ace in the hole available for Han Summer means that Cobby has to walk all the way back to his tier 2. 113 caught out by Yike. Dashes across the wall. Ooh, Jonghoon was looking for it there. Flashes forward. Mickey flashes away, but he's going to history.
Now look at what's happening on the minimap, because Astralis are trying to cross-map and threaten to dive onto Broken Blade, but Caps is making his way there as well to try and protect.
But how do you dive Broken Blade? He just gets off Skull. They're looking for the CC afterwards. They hold the stun forward, and they do exactly that. Caps is here, though. No unstoppable force for him. They might try and turn and burn back onto him. Jonghoon coming in, looking for those melee auto attacks for the Icebreaker. The CC chain onto Caps is good. Ignite ticking on him now as the stun comes in once again, and Caps trying to walk away. Not allowed to. Leader turns back straight onto Mickey, dives in the forest duet. That was gorgeous from Leader. He takes him out in the 1v2. Just lying in wait in the darkness, and Astralis coming online across the board. They get all 5 plates in the top lane as well.
That is some
tight games in the first split that he played. He was always everywhere on the map, and it's something Mickey loves to do on the Heimerdinger as well, but he consistently is caught out. Han Summer so long. Leader takes a Cobby in the end, gets the kill. Leader tanking the tower, will be shut down, but that's a shutdown over to the Donger. And it's probably the prime.
This will be the only time that they meet in terms of the best of ones, and it'll be massive. Jonghoon finding the flank, the TP coming in.
Double TPs have been invested. They're going for Han Summer. Does still have the cleanse, uses it to get away from the solar flare, but the dive in is beautiful. Astralis already taken one. Han Summer's fallen. Leader dodging onto Mickey, trying to get rid of the support, and it's another 2 for 2 so far. Yike chased underneath the tower. Caps trying to put the damage down as well, but no ultimate for him. Means that he just has to back away. 2 for 2 traded in the mid lane.
It's impressive that G2 was actually able to get 2 kills off the back of that.
Charging down here. Finn, isolated. Gonna try and recall, but that B's not gonna help you too much. It's just locked in place, not really much the Renekton can do. It's a very sad...
I don't... well... Didn't know that Shelly was British, but all right.
You've got Jarvan. He's Prince at least.
True,
right?
very
like,
true.
Doing it for Jarvan.
Who is on the other team. In any case, Kled engages onto Jonghoon.
Only onto Jonghoon, though. He does have the Eclipse for a bit of extra tankiness, but that tankiness is just not enough. But G2 shred through him. They find a kill as they were setting up around this 3rd dragon of the game, and Astralis caught.
She's going to be that much stronger. She looks for a fight against Broken Blade.
Does she beat Broken Blade? Hits the stun. Flawless duet there, dodging with Broken Blade. Vanguard's edge coming out as well. Broken Blade flashes. Leader flashes forward straight into the waiting arms of Yike. Now can Leader win the 1v2? He's done it before, but the remount onto Skull is too much. Leader almost takes down Broken Blade in the 1v2.
Onto Broken Blade. After he'd secured the flash, he should have been happy with it, but he was not expecting the jungle. Now engage from 113.
Finn coming in from the side as well. Mickey doesn't have the flash, has a stopwatch, but that's only going to buy you a couple of seconds. The solar flare on a control ward there, perhaps thinking Mickey might flash the wall. They haven't quite timed that one properly. Caps now caught up in the CC. The charge from Broken Blade as they look for a little bit more. Yike coming in, no Cataclysm on him, but already Finn's down. G2 on the advance as they continue to chase.
And another overcommitment from Astralis as they lose another member. Ends up being a 1-for-1 trade, but...
Unless obviously they're not up at that time, but Astralis are fighting from a deficit in terms of neutral objectives. Yike looking for a flank here, Cataclysm in. Jonghoon's going to look for the solar flare as well, and Yike's just gone a little bit too deep. He's shut down already. Broken Blade dashing away, the tower will fall. Caps going in as well, but he's rooted with the Blade Caller. Stun's going out. Caps looking for the ult, but Cobby flashes it. 113 will fall, though. Another route onto Caps. Jonghoon going back in, and Leader has not been here for this entire fight. Han Summer with a double. Cobby gets one in response. Another's going to follow up as Broken Blade will fall. And Astralis, as G2 dived, all they could see was blood. They take 3, and they might even turn towards the Baron.
Cobby is just so damn good, man. The react flash onto Caps in the midst of that whole fight, positioning perfectly to set up for the feathers to deal as much damage as possible, landing 2 separate routes throughout the fight. Looks good, but now they commit to the Baron, and Han Summer and Mickey are still alive.
Finn flashes in. He was looking for someone, but Han Summer and Mickey backed away in perfect unison. Han Summer gets another ace in the hole. Gonna chunk out Cobby. Leader and Cobby now all hailing the retreat, trying to get back to the safety of their tower.
And now look, Yike
helping out
to secure that kill. And then they get another one onto Broken Blade. Now another engage.
Jonghoon onto Mickey. Solar Flare going down as well. 113 looking for it, but Mickey has time to flash away. Has Merc Tread so he can get out of it. Leader going onto Han Summer. Stop with the unstoppable force. Han Summer cleanses away, and Leader still takes him. 1-for-1 so far, as Broken Blade will take the counter kill. Yike in a good flank position here. No Cataclysm on him, but an EQ, so he's going to absolutely melt through that.
Starting this Baron off.
Baron has been started. Charge available for Broken Blade. Ultimates across the board for G2.
They have to be suspicious.
They're definitely suspicious. Astralis trying not to be.
They're flipping it.
They're going for the flip. Yike goes in with the EQ. It's secured by Cobby, and now Yike tries to flash away but can't get over his own wall. He built it, and he pays for it. The solar flare short from Jonghoon. Mickey sidestepping the Zenith blade as well. G2 could have lost a lot more out of that fight.
Actually what secured it in the end.
Yike, caught out a little bit here. Glacial Prison slides in from 1-1-3. Yike's going to try and get across the wall. Cataclysm's in. Leader going on to Hansama as well, but Leader's locked up and can't get the kill. Hansama able to survive off the back of it. And the push delayed now for Astralis. They were able to take a top tier 2 out of this Baron. They'll look for a bot.
Such a large investment. They now know that they can push this wave in bot lane all the way in. But this could be a window for G2 to try and force a fight in mid.
TP's coming in, one behind Hansama here as well. Jonghoon trying to get in. Copy's still alive. They've dived onto 1-1-3. Off towards the back. Leader has to pop the stopwatch. He's against 3 players right now. G2 just distracting Astralis. Finn and Leader doing everything they can. Onto Hansama, down to a 3rd HP. Finn almost gets Mickey, but Mickey flashes away. 1-for-1 trade so far. Broken Blade now in the stopwatch of his own. Jonghoon stepping forward. Broken Blade will fall as well. 2-for-1 in favor of Astralis as they look to push down mid.
The fight was split thanks to the TPs committed by Astralis. Finn coming in from the river, Leader coming in from mid lane. Once G2 had committed with Broken Blade and Yike, they effectively got separated from the backline, from the damage of Hansama, thanks to Leader basically being a backline threat. He did lose his life in the exchange, but it was worth it as Astralis break into the base, find 2 kills.
Jonghoon's going to die here. No way for him to get out. He looked for the Zenith Blade onto Hansama.
But the Dragon, remember, that is now going to be up and is something that with Yike spawning in 5 seconds, G2 will have their eyes on.
Leader 10 seconds away. Finn still with the team right now.
Spot as well. And G2 are just passively gaining these advantages, leveraging the fact that Astralis do not have the TPs.
Broken Blade looking for it. Jonghoon tries to get onto Hansama but can't get close enough. Leader onto Yike, knocked up. Leader, solar flare on the backline though. They're going for Mickey instead, and Mickey's already dead. Leader still surviving in the midst of it all as he continues to dish out the damage in the fight. Kobe doing it too. It's a double with the root, and now Hansama left alone. Yike flashes out, but there's nowhere for him to go. His base, his team, the win forfeited to Astralis.
G2 force the fight, but Astralis walk away the victors once again. This top side for Astralis acting as a meat shield for Kobe to freely dish out the damage and tear G2 apart.
And we wondered what the change would do for Astralis. Was bringing Leader in the right choice? Well, right now, they're going all the way to the stars. Astralis 2-0.
A massive victory for Astralis. Of Koi, as they return to the Lucian Nami bot lane, something that in Europe has largely fallen out of favor, but I think still has strengths.
Yep.
Not as strong as it was, but especially in this matchup, I think that
on vision.
Uh-oh.
2-step forward. Larson. Mercer knocks him up, and immediately Heretics are on the board. Ebby spins and gets first blood.
Wow. Do you want another one? Hang on, no, we might have a gank. Come on, Jankos, give us a gank.
Here he goes.
Jankos!
Trimby has no flash, remember. They look for him, they dive in. Mercer going in as well onto Comp. Trimby should fall to Jack Spectre. There's 1, they can't get 2. And 11 minutes in, Betty, the game's come alive.
Jankos! Here's a towel.
Genius. Realm warp up towards the top lane.
Here we go, Ruby.
Trying to clear out the wave, it's already gone. Shigenda flashes away.
Flash.
Ebby spinning, slashing forward. Looking for a little bit more here. Shigenda no flash, remember. Ebby still with that ghost proccing, and the crits coming in, and Jankos covering. Shigenda has nowhere to go. 2-0 now. Definitively as Team Heretics. Quickness. Lightning Crash coming out as well. Ebby was coming in from the side. Comp has to flash away. The quickness still going to land him onto Marang with the Cyclone coming in as well. Comp's already dead, and Marang's next up. Heretics find 2. Jankos finds 2. And Heretics now 5-0 up as Ruby looks for a little bit more. Bubble's going to hit. Shigenda turns it around. The first kill of the game for Koi over to their top lane.
And these are some of the individual mistakes that we'll see. Get his second item.
Yep.
You know, let's just buy a little bit more time. Larson will check this brush.
Crit 1, looking for more. Quickness coming out. Larson just sprinting away. Doesn't want any piece of that. Dives back into Ebby. Undying Rage going to be used here by Ebby. Larson trying to put the damage down, trying to wait out that ultimate as well. And with the stopwatch, he'll do exactly that. No tower here for Heretics. The Cyclone from Jankos, knock up from Mercer. Glacial Prison hits Mercer. He's still got 1 more E if he can get away for the stun. The CC. Mercer surviving, but Shigenda diving in. 2 kills to Shigenda, 1 more to Trimby. And now the Baron very much on the cards.
And just like that, we see the blunder from Heretics as Koi will secure a Baron. Great play from Larson. He buys just the right amount of time, baits Ebby and Jankos into overextending as the rest of Koi find a quick collapse. They convert it into 3 kills, and will now secure themselves the Baron. It was a good early game. Things looked very positive for Heretics, but they will quickly be punished. Jack Spectra getting TP'd on.
TP coming in. Trimby's going to try and delay him. Does have the slows. Larson coming forward as well. Steers away the lightning crash. The culling as well. And the Immortal Shield Bow is not that at all. Very mortal. And how do you deal with the siege? Heretics, a minute left on this Baron. Already 4,000 extra gold pulled off it. They dive onto Trimby, who flashes away. The chase is there. The quickness coming out. Mercer trying to get onto more as Koi. Now all hail the defensive. They get Jack Spectra with the Glacial Prison. He flashes away. It just survives. Jankos low as well, though. The Ultra Shock Laser coming out. Ebby diving in. Undying Rage. He spins back out. Mercer blocks the shot, but he blocks it with his life. Larson getting turned back around on Ruby. We get knocked up by Marowang. Shigenda still has the damage on the side here. Still has that Baron buffs as well. There's Ebby just short of that shock blast.
Baron not until 2.5 minutes. Jankos has spotted Trimby.
Shirelius. Jankos going forward. Trimby's just dead. No escape for him out of this play. Heretics able to find a pick. A good ward just in the mid lane there. Finds its mark. The dragon will be secured by Malrang, but Heretics able to delay the game for a little bit longer. Malrang should blast Cone out of this one. Comp. No flash on him, no cleanse either. Mocking Shout will get the slow. The quickness coming in as well as Mercer looks for the chase. Culling being used, but there's the quickness, there's the CC. A stun underneath the tower. It's only Jankos Rumble coming in as well as Heretics try and turn this one around. Now Shigenda's going to join from the top side, and they have to dodge and dip and dive away. Instead, the quickness in by Larson finds two. Flashes away, but Ebby turns it around. Ebby, Undying Rage still available to him. He's looking for the dive, the redemption coming out, but he can just dive these towers for years. A double for Ebby, and Heretics somehow find a breath of life.
I can't believe what I'm watching right now. It felt like... Heretics, please do not start. Oh, they're going to start it. Okay, they're going to start this against
Mercer's going to look for a flank here. He's going to try and position up towards this bush, exactly where he is. Did Larson see him? Did Larson see him? I don't think he did, and the quickness is coming in. Larson immediately charmed, and Mercer lies in wait and finds his mark. Ebby going forward. Undying Rage has been popped. The Baron secured. Ebby flashing straight onto Comp, but Comp will take him out 1-for-1 so far in the trade. Shigenda looking for more, but Heretics just trying to run for the hills, trying to get out of here, trying to get those Barons out. Redemption down. Shigenda with the stopwatch. Marowang on the front line, still healthy enough. Jankos is clone falls, but it's only his clone. Heretics still trying to do what they can. Shigenda still stepping forward. The Aqua Prism hits one. Jankos wants to stop. Watch Ruby so low. Mercer dodging and diving and dipping away. Everyone's so low, but Trimby is the first to fall. Jack Spectra surviving. Shigenda takes him out with the shutdown. Shigenda dashes forward. Ruby down as well. 2 Barons remain for Heretics. Jankos takes him. 1 Baron left for Heretics as Shigenda gets a triple.
Wow, what a close exchange.
Difficult for Heretics to step forward in this sort of area. Shigenda stepping back. Has the edge of night as well now.
Heavy's pushing in bot. I mean, I guess it's fine, but Larson's going to be right
here. How fine is it? Like, everyone's collapsing. Everyone is on their way here. Larson already there. Jankos trying to keep the rest of Koi away, but Ebby is going to be in a 1v4 very quickly. Mercer trying to join in as well. Heretics. I mean, Ebby is going to distract the entirety of Koi, and maybe they can take out the jungler. In the meantime, the redemption is not enough. Ebby continues to distract. The stopwatch buys a little bit more time, but it's not going to be enough. 1-for-1 traded so far, but it's jungler for top laner, which makes the secure a lot easier for Heretics.
I mean, of course. It's about whether or not Shigenda can land this poke on the Jace. There'll be a big determining factor in how this fight plays out. Larson does have the stolen Triniment ultimate. Good damage from Comp. The ultimate comes out from Trimby.
Jankos looking for the smite here. Will secure it. The chase is on. Larson has the Undying Rage. Mercer already dead. Larson onto Ruby. Shigenda there as well. Larson trying to put the damage down to Jack Spectra. He gets one, but it's only Comp. Larson with the Undying Rage, stealing it away. He survives. Shigenda low off towards the backside. Jankos looking for Trimby here as well. All of Koi battered, bruised, bleeding, but they still manage to get the kills. Trimby will fall. So will Ruby. In the end, a 4-for-3 exchange with Heretics getting the dragon, and Jankos looking for a little bit more. The TP coming in from Shigenda immediately, though. He's back to full HP, and Jankos realizes he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. The Cyclone used. Larson healing up with the Kingslayer as well. There's a GA on Jankos, but that Guardian Angel can only look down as Jankos is about to go to hell. Larson and Shigenda take him. The shutdown in, and 40 minutes into this game.
Look at Jankos. Look at Jankos with this flank. They've put a ward there to try and see it, but Jankos, I think, has found the angle.
Realm going in as well. Mercer's going to be put onto the backline. The quickness, they're looking for Comp, but immediately he cleanses and gets away, and Mercer's already dead. Jankos trying to do what he can as well, but he's got no GA to save him, and he will fall. And Heretics, they made a play, but Koi just jumped right on him. 2 quick kills over to Koi, and they will turn their eyes to the 3rd Baron of the game.
That should be done and dusted for Koi. I like the idea from Heretics, but Koi in that funnel made it too easy to turn and burn and they're able to get that kill onto the front line, the primary engage, and walk away with the Baron. And Jack Spectra, he should be fine. Look at the damage.
Okay, Mercer's doing what he did last time. The flank position, find a way around him. Now Maurang doesn't realize that Mercer's here. Maurang goes in with Glacial Prism, but immediately he's locked up with the quickness, and he's gonna go down with the quickness too. Heretics find another kill, and once again, it's off the back of Mercer on a flank.
Oh no. Koi have lost their Ebby!
Okay, that's a GA. Tidal Wave comes out, he's just baiting for the ultimate. Aqua Prism was too early as well, the Undying Rage. Larson dived in! Oh my goodness gracious, he pops his own Undying Rage. The stopwatch buys a second, but it's not gonna buy enough. The shutdown to Jankos. And I said Heretics wanted to skirmish, wanted to fight, they find it. Comp dashes in, takes down the clone.
Wait, Jack Spectra, he's on the dragon.
Jack Spectra is on the dragon.
But Ruby's gonna die.
Ruby is so low, the culling being used. Ebby half of his cooldown back for the Undying Rage. Ebby will use the Blast Cone. The dragon secured. Cloud Soul, woohoo! For Heretics! But Shigenda's still on the chase. That's what Jankos loves to thrive in. Ebby now coming onto the backline. Undying Rage being popped. Aqua Prism's gonna hit on Jankos as Ruby steps forward. Shigenda going in. Undying Rage. Ebby held it. Ebby held it, and now he pops it. He turns onto Comp.
Why are you going in?
Well, he has to do something. He's stunned up. He's locked down. And in a series of unfortunate events, eventually Ebby dies. Yep, it's almost midnight. I can feel it. Double inhibitors down now. Mercer has the quickness, has the flash. Jack Spectra has the GA full items on this ADC. Jankos looking for comp, but that GA is yet to be popped after he bought it all that time ago. Larson running down the mid lane trying to join his team. Ebby's still 30 seconds away, and with the super minions pushing in and the culling going out and the Glacial Prism hitting the Ruby almost dead. Ruby will go down. The charm going on to comp, it immediately cleanses it away, and now it's Jankos, Jack Spectra, and Mercer against the world. And at the moment, the world is looking mighty strong. Super minions pushing in the mid lane. Oh, not quite yet.
I think Jack Spectra can hold this though. Like, Ebby spawns back in 10 seconds time. They're going to keep interrupting the bases so that Shigenda can't TP back. But they're also keeping it one wave at a time, which should be more than enough wave clear for Jack Spectra. Just needs to... Oh, engage on Jankos.
Going in, comp there. TP coming in as Jankos' clone gets taken low once again. Ebby rejoins. 3 minions left, but the Runaans will proc those. That went... How did that dodge? They all just, like, step to the
lyrics.
I tried to work with you, Jankos going for Comp once again. Comp trying to get away. The stun, the Glacial Prism stops the quickness. Jack Spectra going in. The knock-up is beautiful. Comp into the GA. Ebby trading with Larson down towards the bottom side. Now can Comp get away? Can he somehow dodge away from this one? He can't. GA popped. Comp down. Super minions so ready.
Oh my god, the super minions are right. Larson has the TP.
Has teleport, and there's so many super minions in the base now. Ebby has gone back. Trimby and Shigenda here, Ruby doing the damage. Mercer going in, Shigenda already down. The Baron next up, Maurang could steal this.
Ruby, you got a TP! Ruby got a TP!
TPing in! Ebby has no Undying Rage! The tower dies! Ruby can't get there in time! And you can take the Baron, Heretics! Because Koi will take the win!
Ruby TP to the tower!
Nothing to see here, just a normal game of League of Legends.
Just a clean game of League of Legends.
Yeah.
Isn't this pretty much exactly how the last Koi versus Heretics matchup went? My head hurts.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.